The musty aroma of old beer hung heavy in the air. 11-year-old Daniel wrinkled his nose, stepping cautiously into the Rover's Return, Manchester's oldest pub. It was dark and shadowy, crammed with dusty relics from a time long gone. Daniel was there with his gran, helping her tidy up before the evening rush. He tugged at his collar, feeling a chill despite the summer heat outside. As Gran dusted ancient beer mugs, Daniel wandered, drawn deeper into the pub's heart by an inexplicable pull. He stopped before a faded portrait of a stern-looking man in a tricorn hat, his one good eye seeming to follow Daniel's every move. He felt for a moment like he was intruding on a sacred space. Behind the portrait, Daniel discovered a small, dust-covered box. He carefully lifted it, his pulse quickening with a sense of anticipation. Inside, nestled on faded velvet, lay a map. But not just any map. This one was ancient, drawn on rough parchment and marked with faded ink. Strange symbols and cryptic notes filled its margins. One word, circled and underlined in bold red ink, leapt out at him: secret. Daniel's breath caught. What secret did this map hold, and what was it doing hidden away in his gran's pub? He knew at that moment that he had stumbled upon something extraordinary. The air crackled with an unspoken energy as Daniel unfurled the fragile map on his bedroom floor later that night. Moonlight spilled through the window, illuminating strange symbols and faded lines that snaked across the parchment like a serpent's trail. He traced his fingers along the map, his heart pounding in his chest. He felt like an explorer about to embark on a grand adventure. He recognized the familiar outline of Manchester, but superimposed upon it was a network of tunnels and hidden passages, a secret world hidden beneath the bustling city streets. His eyes widened as he realized what he held in his hands. Daniel spent hours poring over the map, deciphering cryptic clues scrawled in the margins. He learned of a hidden network of tunnels built centuries ago, used by smugglers and secret societies. Whispers of hidden treasure and forgotten lore swirled in his mind. He learned of the man in the portrait, Captain Blackheart, a notorious pirate who, legend had it, had hidden his ill-gotten gains somewhere beneath the city streets. Daniel felt a thrill course through him. This was more than just a map. It was a guide to a lost world, and he was determined to uncover its secrets. Armed with a torch and a backpack filled with supplies, Daniel set out the next day to find the entrance to the secret tunnels. The map led him on a merry chase through winding back alleys and forgotten courtyards, each step filled with a sense of mounting excitement. He deciphered cryptic clues left by Captain Blackheart, solving riddles and puzzles that tested his wit. He felt like he was living out an adventure story, the city streets his own personal treasure map. Each clue brought him closer to the hidden world beneath the city. Finally, hidden beneath a loose paving stone, in a forgotten corner of the city, Daniel found it, a narrow moss-covered entrance to the tunnels. Taking a deep breath, he slipped through the opening and into the cool, damp darkness. The air was thick with the smell of earth and something else, something musty and ancient. Daniel's heart pounded with a mixture of fear and excitement. He knew that he was stepping into the unknown, into a world of secrets and shadows. But he was determined to uncover the truth, no matter the cost. The tunnels were a labyrinth of twisting passages and crumbling archways, the air thick with the silence of centuries. Daniel's torch cast flickering shadows that danced on the rough-hewn walls, revealing glimpses of faded murals and cryptic symbols etched into the stone. He pressed onward, driven by an insatiable curiosity and the thrill of the unknown. He knew he was walking in the footsteps of Captain Blackheart, his every step echoing through the silent tunnels. Hours later, exhausted but exhilarated, Daniel emerged into a vast, hidden chamber deep beneath the city. The air hung heavy with the weight of ages, filled with the ghostly echoes of whispers and shadows. In the center of the chamber, bathed in the eerie glow of his torch, stood a massive stone chest bound in rusted iron and adorned with the skull and crossbones of Captain Blackheart's flag. This had to be it, the pirate's hidden treasure. But as Daniel reached for the chest, a chilling realization washed over him. The map, it ended here. There were no clues on how to open the chest, no hints as to what lay inside. Daniel was left standing before the treasure, tantalized by its proximity but unable to claim its secrets. He knew his journey was far from over. The real mystery had just begun.